Hello YouTube, watch my stuff 117. Here to do a actual trade video. This is not over YouTube. This is just a trade I did, and just a friend of mine had a few games I wanted, and I traded him a few games. Like no YouTube things or anything, so there's no like gonna be YouTube names or whatever. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, so we traded. Let's see. He was looking to he had a few. He was trying to get more PS2 titles, and I don't have a astounding PS2 collection to say the least, but I offered up some titles I had, and he decided he took. Let's see, he wanted Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty, which I didn't really like that much. I know a lot of people love that game. I'm not a huge Metal Gear fan, or Metal Gear Solid, I should say. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid. I mean, I like Metal Gear Solid. It's not great though. But yeah, so I traded a Metal Gear Solid 2, which I think I got at a garage sale for like I want to say like $2-3. So that, and then I also traded him Sly Cooper, which I loved Sly Cooper 2 and 3, and Sly Cooper 1. I never got into it too much because I bought it after the third and the second and all that. So I didn't get into it that much, even though Sly Cooper's an amazing franchise that was out for the PS2 and is supposedly coming to the PS3, which I really would like to see. But yeah, no, babe, my dog, baby girl, no. But anyway, yeah, so going that, I traded him those two games, and I got a stack here of NES games. Now these titles, before I forget, these titles are not like super rare to say the least, and most of them are almost all of them are sports games except for one. Now, before you're like, why would you trade for sports games? I'm gonna explain. First off, there was a few sports games in here that I was looking for. The other ones I didn't really care about. Whatever. I mean, and I'll explain going through the video which ones I cared about, which ones I didn't. But yeah, so there was a couple of titles in there I really wanted. There was 3 titles that I was really interested in. The rest of them, whatever. One of these games I didn't even know existed on the NES. I did not know. But anyway, so yeah, those 3 titles I really wanted. Also, I've wanted a couple of these games I've not seen at the stores at all, and there's 2 of them that I have seen fairly recently but they're pretty high. Like, I mean, for sports games, it's like $7-8, and I'm just like not really willing to pay that. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, these games here, they're not great, but they're games that I personally like to try out. And for Metal Gear Solid 2, which I don't play and don't like, and for Sly, which I never really got into, it worked out fine, because I literally, let's see, he lost more than I did, because I think one of these games is worth, because I have it in a certain label, I think it's worth quite a bit of money. But I told him I'm like, this game, you know, but he said whatever. So I'm gonna go through the games like kind of in a backwards order here, ones that were like okay and blah blah blah. Now, before I begin, I know how I said I'd only get officially Nintendo cartridges, but I decided, well, he gave me this one, a Tengen game that, you know, they're not official or anything, but you know what? I don't mind. They have actually cool looking cartridges, so yeah, it's cool. And this first game here is a sports game. It's baseball. It's RBI baseball. Now, when I first popped this in my Retrobit system, this thing was not looking good. I mean, like, the thing was like very pixelated, and it wasn't playing right, so I blew in it, you know, and it sounds really wrong, but I did that, and now it's playing fine. These all play fine too, which is great. But anyway, so yeah, RBI baseball. It's a pretty decent baseball game. Let's see, it has like it's kind of interesting because it has like the bases. Like when you pitch, it's got this big screen in the middle where you pitch, and then there's 2 other screens you can look at the bases. Like they have up close views of them when you, I mean, how to explain this? But yeah, so yeah, so basically, I mean, overall it's a baseball game, whatever. Now I do not. God, hold up, I cannot remember. I mean, I just played this game literally. I don't think there were, or yeah, actually, I think there were teams like like actual sports teams you could pick from, and they also have some other cool stuff on here. I mean, like the graphics are pretty good. I think it came out in like the early '90s, I want to say, but yeah, so cartridge is in great condition and it plays, so that's good. And this is not one of the games I actually did want, personally. But yeah, so that's RBI Baseball. Next one here is a game I didn't even realize was out for the system. Like, I had no clue at all that this was even, like, on, and normally I would not get this game at all, but, I mean, just, whatever, he gave it to me, and it's actually not a bad game. Like, in full honesty, it's not that bad. But, so, anyway, this is, you can go up to 4 players with this thing, and it is, hold up, it's Championship Bowling. Now, when I played this, I thought I was going to pop it in for like a second, play it, and be bored. I actually played a full game in this, and because here's what, it's actually not a bad game. It's okay. I mean, you can have a little bit of fun with it. If you're playing with 4 people, it'd actually be kind of fun, or even 2. But with 1 person, it gets a little, repetitive. But anyway, so what I found interesting in this game is that it is impossible to hit a strike. I tried every single thing, could not hit a strike. I was like dead in the middle, and there was still the 2 outer pins would not go down, and you had to pick from those pins because there was no way to get that in a NES game. Like, no way. But anyway, so I mean, I tried my hardest, and the whole time, every single frame except for like 1, I missed 1 pin, which pissed me off. But yeah, so I found that there's no possible way to get a strike in here, I believe. I mean, I tried everything, and I know you're like, oh, you only played it for like 20 minutes. Still, I tried. This game is freaking ridiculous with how you cannot get a strike. But yeah, so that's Championship Bowling. What else can I say about this? You have 4 characters you can choose from, and you pick your own. There are no names, no nothing. It's a guy, like a blonde-haired dude, and surprisingly, they're all like super ripped. It's really funny. I mean, like the blonde-haired dude, like he has like muscles bulging. There's like a black-haired guy. And the blonde guy wears like a blue shirt, black guy wears like a yellow shirt, and they're all like super buff. And then there's this other dude that's like this skinny rat, man, that has like a Tweedle hat on or something. Or Tweety? I forgot. No, Tweedle. I think it's Tweedledoo or whatever. I forgot his name. And there's this woman that you can choose from. She's like a redhead. She's like more ripped than all the other dudes. And like, looks like she took steroids or something. I don't know what the hell they thought about this game. But yeah, so everybody's like, I don't know, super ripped. And the funny thing is, the dude on the cover does not, like, it looks like he has no muscle whatsoever. If you can see that, like, kind of. That guy on the cover looks like he has no muscle, but it's really funny. But anyway, so I don't know if they thought bowling gets you, like, ripped or whatever. And then, also, nah, I'm not going to say it, nah. Anyway, just look at the pin. If you can read what it says on the pin, it looks different than what it says, but from far away. But anyway, alright, let's see. Now these are okay, I got 5 games in total, by the way. Now those were the 2 that I really, didn't care about, whatever, but they're not bad, so that's good. But, okay, so out of these 3 right here, let's see, there's 2 games, well, 1 game that I was going to get, and next time I went out, but good thing I got it here. There's 1 game where I was looking for this predecessor, but I got this one. I still love it, and I'll explain, later. And there's 1 game that I didn't even know existed till about Monday this week, and it looks awesome, and I played it. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, I didn't even know this game existed, and it was really hard to find, I think. And my friend said he had it, and I was like, heck yeah, I'll take that. But I didn't want to sound too anxious, I didn't want to pay or nothing. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, let's start off with the game right here. Alright, so first off, we have SNK's Baseball Stars. Now, this is a very well-known baseball game for the NES. I'm sorry about the lighting. Yeah, very well-known game. It's really, really good for I think it was 1989 it came out or something, but yeah, it's fantastic for 1989. and really a lot of fun. Now I personally suck at the game. I really did try, and like my hardest. I think I got like one. I got 2 runs, but that was about it. And I really did try in this game, and I'm just terrible at it. And the interesting thing too is, you know, the caution labels in the back. Yeah, this one's gold, which is surprising. And which yeah, I don't know why it's gold or anything, but yeah. So I really did try playing Baseball Stars, and I really do enjoy it. I mean, I like it a lot better than RBI Baseball, because RBI Baseball is just a little bit too hard to like follow and stuff. Move. But I don't know, this one I really enjoy. I know there's a sequel, and I believe there's a 3rd one. But Baseball Stars, even though there's no real teams, which would even make it cooler, it's like the SNK Crushers and like other weird names. It doesn't really matter. There's still, I mean, there's still names, which I don't know. I don't think they're all based off of real teams or anything. But yeah, this game is just really fun to play. It's actually, I mean, it definitely set up the MLB, not MLB. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it definitely set up like the MLB games of today and how they're played. And this is kind of, I know I've played like Atari. There's like Atari baseball game, I think, or something. I've played other baseball games that were earlier than this, and they really just were not that great. They're choppy, but this one's very, very good. The graphics are really good, and you can follow the ball because there's like a shadow when you hit it, and you can follow it like that. But yeah, this is a really fantastic baseball game, and I'm not a huge fan of baseball, but this is really fun. Okay, and this is another sports game, but okay, so I'm kicking myself because I found its predecessor a long time ago, back when I didn't have the system. And I really, like, I was going to pick it up. It was $5, but I didn't. You know, I didn't have the NAS, so I was like, why get it? So anyway, yeah, so I mean, I found that my friend gave me this one, oh, traded me this one, I should say, not gave me. Not that nice. But anyway, I'm joking. But, yeah, I mean, going back, Tecmo, this is Tecmo game. They did a lot of good Super Bowl ones. I know there's like people like, okay, there's 2 or whatever, 3 they did, but this is the 2nd one. This is Tecmo Super Bowl, and I have to say, this is like one of my favorite This is one of my favorite football games that I've ever played. I mean, this game is so much fun, and it's quite amazing how they did this on the NES. I mean, the graphics on here are really good. They got players. You can sub change. You can what else can you do there? You haven't have like, you can make like season play on here. There's quick play, or you can play Pro Bowl, which I don't know how to play like regular teams. I don't think you can. Like I only know how to play the Pro Bowl, and that's it. Like I tried playing like season play, and it was just kind of like a coach kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, this game is fantastic and how good it is. And I just played it now. I'm actually gonna remember my score because I was the AFC, and that was versus NFC, of course, because I don't know how to play any other version of it, or you know, yet. I'm gonna try to figure out if you even can. But yeah, it was like, I think I killed him. I killed him. It was like 37 or 40 to like, no, it's 37 to like 21. But yeah, it's just, you know, this is a fantastic game. This is definitely in my top 10 of the best football games I've ever played in my life, because of how good this game was. I mean, it came out in '91, and it was way ahead of its time when this thing came out, because there was games out there for football that were not as good as this. Now, does it go on the, it goes on like the side scroller version? Yes, but it goes on the side scroller version of it, but it's okay. I mean, it works well with you know, the game, and just, yeah, I mean, this game is fantastic. I love this, and it's awesome. Okay, now this is a game that I didn't even know existed till Monday, and then it looked awesome, and I heard the review, and it was really funny. And this is Capcom's Gunsmoke. Now, this is one of the games you can tell that they didn't never watch the show, because we all know Gunsmoke didn't have that well. I mean, it wasn't that actiony. It didn't do too much. You know, it was just kind of a lot of talking. I mean, yeah, it's a good show, but how do you make a video game out of Gunsmoke? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, these guys, Capcom, they did an awesome job. I mean, I probably had no clue what the hell Gunsmoke was. They're probably just like, oh, you know, Western game and just shooting people, and that's what they did. They gave you you get like looks like double-barreled automatic like machine guns or shotguns, and you just shot the fuck out of people. And like you're going and like you're trying to find bandits, like wanted posters. They give you a wanted poster, and they got to go through like like not millions, but you gotta go through a lot of bandits, and it's like, you know, shoot them, blah blah blah, and it's pretty simple, you know, shoot, click, go shoot, you know, blah blah blah. But fun game, and let's see what else. There's like parts in there where you can actually go up to like people that it's pretty funny. Like you're having like a total battle in the street, like you're shooting the crap out of people, and there's just this old woman standing there. If you go up to her, she's like a shop, and she's like, oh, I'm on your side, you know, and then you can buy from her like a smart bomb. You can buy like what else? Like a machine gun, buy ammo, just a bunch of other guns that like totally weren't in the West. I mean, they like you can buy, you know, and it's funny. Like it's just funny too. I mean, yeah, their names are super cheesy, the bandits, and yeah, I believe this game's only 2 levels or 3 levels. I think it's 2. Like there's only 2 people, but they are long levels. They're decently hard, and I mean, it's just like literally. I mean, this game. It's so, like, usually when people watch the show, like, usually people don't watch it, and they make a game off it. It's terrible, like, but since Gunsmoke, you didn't really expect too much. You got a lot out of it, and, yeah, this game's just so much fun. I mean, literally, some of the shit that goes down. You can ride a horse in here, and, you probably ride a horse, and then it's really fun. It's really fun. I know I forgot to say, too, about Tecmo Super Bowl real quick. This game has a halftime show, even, that was really ahead of its time, but the halftime show is pretty funny. It just shows, like, a bunch of random girls, like, dancing. Is terrible, but they do have a halftime show, which is really funny. But, yeah, going back to Gunsmoke, this game's awesome, and, yeah, so, really fun. Glad I got this off the trade. So that's it. That's my 5 games, and I appreciate you guys watching, and I know it's a lot of sports. Well, most of them are sports. Except for one, but hope you liked it. Please comment and subscribe and everything else. And yeah, I just hope you enjoyed it.